to Nick Batum. Over to the right side. Walker. Shot won't go. Here's Irving into the front court. Just getting started. Strapped in for a good one here in Game 7. To Horford. And he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. Ball's controlled by Boston. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Good start. He's made his first shot. You look at Gordon Hayward, who does he remind you of in the NBA?
Paul George more so on the offensive end. He has the height and the size to shoot over smaller guards. Plus, I love the fact that he utilizes his body. How about in his 7 years with the Utah Jazz, he made $53 million. You're seeing his game really blossom, which is the reason why Danny Ainge signed him to that 4-year, $128 million deal.
Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Won't go. To Kemba Walker. Yes. It drops. Little drama on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Nope, first one does not go. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Batum. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Curling inside, Irving to Horford. Cody Zeller rejects it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
To Jaylen Brown. The drive, right to the basket. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
And he finishes at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Walker. Inside, he scores.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this, I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Boston with the basketball. Irving. A pass stolen by the Hornets.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the ties.
Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 3 for 4. Good start.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving with the basketball. They're down 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Cody Zeller able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Tatum with the rebound. To Irving. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Time for some new personnel into the game. Charlotte basketball. Walker. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Irving. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 3 now here in the first. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala, both on and off the court.
To Miles Bridges.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Around the perimeter. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Yes, I do, but the first thing you have to expect is that this game is very similar to a relationship. There are a lot of ups and downs, but you have to be committed to the process. Both teams are committed, they'll find their flow.
To Marcus Smart. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Walker. From the painted area, won't go down. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Walker. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Rozier. Can't get the bounce. To Walker. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Jaylen Brown. To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Scary Terry was born during the playoffs last year. He helped Boston achieve what many critics, including myself, thought was impossible without superstar teammates being healthy. He's a pit bull defensively, so quick laterally with a strong upper body frame and a great center of gravity. He plays with a ton of grit and determination, and that's just what you need in a depth guard who can answer the bell when called on.
And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Walker. To Parker. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Horford to Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Knocked loose. To Parker. Marcus Morris.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Parker. Walker. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Celtics have it. Horford to Hayward. Smart shot. No good. Parker with it. They trail by 2. To Batum. Not that time.
I hate that that one didn't go down. You much rather go into half with a tie ball game than having a deficit.
Kyrie Irving. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Celtics have it. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Curling inside. Cody Zeller. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Kemba Walker. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Into the front court, it's Irving. They lead it, 4-point game. Marvin Williams swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
To Walker. Has a look. And he drains it.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Hayward. Sizing up the defense. Cody Zeller tips it, and he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Parker into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. To Nick Batum. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Count the bucket for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Pass taken away by the Celtics. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Celtics, but not by much. It's obvious how these guys score the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Charlotte Hornets have kept it close after one half. They may be losing, but you can't say it's due to a lack of effort. In fact, the majority of their points have come off second-chance opportunities. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game traffic. Steals.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Kyrie with the rock. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Parker with it. The deficit now up to 5. To Batum. For 3. The Frenchman with the 3. Tough shot that time.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, we call that being shot ready.
Irving. Inside, he scores.
I said this on draft night, that Jason Tatum was the most special player in the draft. Granted, I didn't know about Donovan Mitchell, but it's hard to believe that Philadelphia traded this pick away so the Celtics can have a future star.
Beyond the arc for three. That won't go.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It'll stay with Charlotte. Batum. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me. That's a foul.
Miles Bridges. Fires the three. Can't connect. Big finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Parker into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Miles Bridges. Jaylen Brown snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Ball's controlled by Boston. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. To Irving. Horford. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Parker. Has a chance. Parker off the mark. He can't get past the defender. No, pass stolen by the Hornets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Horford. Horford. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Walker knocks it down from mid-range.
And here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Marvin Williams.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Short jumper misses. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Substitution being made in this one. Walker to Nick Batum. Lets it fly from long range. Nobody even close to him. Nick Batum strikes with the basket.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Hayward And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guy's down 3. Shot from the lane won't go.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Rises for the slam.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Walker to Parker. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Boston with the basketball. To Rozier. A drive by Brown, but he can't finish. Deep left corner. Trying to cash in. It's no good. Great defense. Brown into the front court. Up 5. To Irving. From the painted area, won't go down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Celtics have the lead. Hornets with the first possession here in the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. A pass stolen by the Hornets. To Kemba Walker. And the basket good at the rim.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. To Marcus Smart. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Cody Zeller with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Miles Bridges to Walker. Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Celtics have it. Cody Zeller pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Charlotte has the board. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys now down by a point. 4-3. Won't go down. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Oh, get back, get back, get back.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Walker. Down low to Williams. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Irving to Horford. Zeller rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Irving, that's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Walker to Batum. Down low to Williams. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Hayward. Out of bounds the call. Off Gordon Hayward. Walker to Nick Batum. Now!
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Walker. Here's a chance from long range. Working hard on the glass. Working the outside. Can't connect. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Hayward over to the right side. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. The follow won't go either. Jason Tatum sends it away. That's his first of the game.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How was he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on this roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
Kyrie. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Hornets right now in possession to Kemba Walker. Driving right to the basket. Walker from the outside, no good. Now ready to shoot at the line.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.